Hi, it's Cecilia from Don't Drool on the Wool. I don't think I did that introduction properly because I think I didn't start recording yet. But, hi, it's Cecilia from Don't Drool on the Wool, who you probably forgot all about because I haven't written anything on my blog for like days and days because I've been really busy and lazy. Also, I cut my hair too, also. But also, I knitted all these things and it was so cool. And I was like, oh my god, I'm totally gonna do a vlog and I'm gonna show them all off one at a time because they're like hats and I'd grown like a, I'd accumulated like a collection of them. I had like 6 hats and like some scarves and I was like, well, these can't be all, one post at a time. I'm way too lazy for that. I'm just gonna show you all of them. And then I got all excited and I bought wrapping paper. And so I'm gonna show you. So I made all these cute things and I don't get to show you any of them because I suck as a person. No, because I suck as a blogger, but I rock as a person and I totally have presents under my tree. I've got all these presents and they're so cute. This one is really cool. I'm gonna have to, on Christmas, I'm gonna have to actually, I totally knit this one and watch Cheers for 6 hours. Not that, that elevates my status as a human at all. That actually is kind of pathetic. This one actually gets seen. And this one, okay. So I've been knitting, obviously, as you can see. It's not like I'm that lame and I seriously just wrapped up 12 boxes or whatever just to make it look like I've been knitting. These are totally knitted presents. I will show you afterwards. But this one is not knitted at all. No, it is not. I am really lame. And I went and I found these kits. They're American Girl. They say like age 8 and up, but I can't sew. Like I'm wicked bad at sewing. So, like my seams are never ever straight, ever. So I bought this little kit that's for children. And I made this cute little raccoon. It's the cutest thing ever. And this is the other one, because it was a kit and it's supposed to, you make one for yourself, one for your doll. But it's really super cute and they're just felt and they're pre-cut shapes. And I don't know if you can tell, you can't, you kind of can. You can kind of see that there's holes cut into it already so that you don't even have to like think at all. You just sew the little pieces on to where they go and the holes match up. And there you can see a little raccoon's face. And then, his little, ooh, and he has a cute little pocket that goes on his belly. And yeah, it was really super cute. And so I took that to heart and went to the store, the craft store, and bought a ton of, regular old 20-cent felt. And I've been cutting it and sewing it with the embroidery floss, doing little like, blanket stitch and little, that's like the only stitch I know. I know blanket stitch, like the running stitch and back stitch, but half the time I do back stitch, I do it wrong. Ditto for chain stitch and split stitch. I can do duplicate stitch on knitting and mattress stitch, but that's knitting. So I'm trying to, I kind of look at it like if you want to learn something new, you have to start as a child because that's what you are in that. So, yeah, for a child, these are pretty cute. So I've got they're super cute. It's like the mama and the baby. Oops. It's not done. Don't judge me. Yeah, the reason it's not done is because the deal was I wanted to make these cute little wallets because I got a ton of girls in my family, like little teeny ones. And I was like, oh, I could make them a cute little wallet and then put some money in there and they'd be like, oh my god. So I just cut a rectangle and then this part is just folded into thirds. And then I just stitched up. Can you see that at all? Not really. Not really. Maybe like that. So yeah, I just stitched up the sides and the top and the bottom, and then I just put a cute little design on the front. And there we go, one present. And then I started working on another one, which my son adopted. He wants it badly. It's not done yet either. That one is. So we've got this one. I decided to add a contrast for the pocket part. It's got a little Christmas tree. And I was trying to decide what to put on it, and I suggest, if you ever do any felt crafts, I heartily suggest to draw like a template before you go cutting into your felt, because otherwise you're just gonna waste it all. And I know that, but I still tried to do things. I'm gonna show you some of my failures. I don't know what that. Okay, I'll tell you. It was supposed to be a bear. It was supposed to be a bear, and then I decided to make it into like a fox, raccoon, ring-tailed cat. I was gonna do some cute little stripes on the tail, and then I realized that it doesn't have back legs. So don't do that. And then I was gonna make a hedgehog, but it was way too big. Then I ended up with these little hedgehogs. I got totally sidetracked by that other thing. And then I tried to make a little Bambi deer, and it ended up looking like a Jack Russell Terrier. And I gave that one to my son. So you can't even show that ugly one off. But the reason this one is incomplete is because I want a full sheet of the blue to do the wallet part. So I thought it would look nice because I put the little heart, which is the reason the blue looks so good on it, and this is not a full sheet of blue. And I want it to be like the full size because that would be perfect for like a clutch type thing, which is over cute. Basically. So, I've been playing with felt, basically. So I've been knitting and playing with felt, and it's pretty exciting. And I'll show you my knitting project. I realize it's really weird that I'm doing a vlog. I never do vlogs, but seriously, in order to maintain contact with the blogosphere, this is what I had to do, because it's like been so long since I've done a post that like, and I'm not the kind of person that does like the apology post. You know, I'm busy, so, but I still care, and I still read other people's blogs. I just don't have time to do my own. So this doesn't look like a whole lot. It's Cascade 220 Quattro, which I bought ages ago. I have no idea why I bought it, but very early on, I got the idea that I was going to do Flo the Elephant from Knitty in 2008, I think. 2010 fall. And Flo the Elephant is very, very cute. I'll put a linky, but here's the elephant. Super cute. And for a long time, I wanted to do this elephant for one of my nieces, but I never got around to it. You know how you have those projects, you're just cute, and you favorite, and you have the yarn, and you have the needles, you have everything you need. It just never happens somehow. Other things jump in front of it or something. I don't even know. But at any rate, that niece had a baby, and I thought it'd be really sweet to give to the baby. So here's half of Flo. The elephant. It's super fun to make because there's like all these increases to make it like this curved thing, and then you end up, it's never really boring. There's a few sections where you've got like, you know, 20 rows or so of just back and forth, and for me, since I'm doing, you know, it's two sides and I get sidetracked and I get busy a lot, I like cross out each row as I go, but there's not a lot of that. It's mostly fun. And then I guess you make the two sides, and then you make like an underbody piece, and then you do his little ears, and it's super cute. So that's what I've been knitting. And I haven't been knitting much of anything else. I worked on all those projects. I got all those hats and like quick gifts done. Um, and then I think my brain just kind of crapped out on the knitting, and it went to jewelry, which I have never done jewelry before in my life, but I think it's because I work at a craft store now, and I work in the art and hobbies section, but I work right next to the jewelry and wearables section, like tulip puff paint and all that stuff, and like flip-flops, and then jewelry. And we don't have a lot of people working in the store, and so half the time when we close the store, I have to close art, hobbies, jewelry, and wearables. So as I'm going through zoning, putting stuff all perfect, I'm just staring at all the charms like, oh my god, they're so cute. And I've been like really interested in doing jewelry. And so suddenly I just went to Etsy and I bought all these cute little dinosaurs. And I made a bunch of earrings. So all I bought were the like earring hook things. See how much I know about jewelry? It's great. And the little jump rings. And then I got a bulk amount of these cute little dinosaurs. Eee. And so, oh, I won't be able to, maybe if I put my hand behind it. Nope, I don't think you're ever going to be able to see this cute little dinosaur earring. Can you see it? Is it possible? So, yeah, I thought it was cute. I got some T-Rexes, and I got some Apatosauruses, which are not Brontosauruses. It offends me. So, yeah, that was really quick, too, to make. I think each pair of earrings took like 3 minutes, and that's only because I like dropped the jump ring half the time on my lap, and like I don't have like a plate or anything, like a square thing. Plate. Okay, so anyways, that's what I've been up to. I just got off work and I'm hungry, speaking of plates. So I'm gonna go watch The Hogfather and drink some coffee and eat a bear claw. So, that's it. I just wanted to say hello to all you bloggy people and put up a bit of an update on what I've been doing. And in case any of you people do felt, like little felt crafts, like ornaments or like little plushies or whatever you do, could you tell me how you organize your scraps and your leftovers? Because this just isn't working. I read this one Future Girl, I will link to her. She taught me blanket stitch. Really, it was much more helpful for me to go on her website than this little book that I bought. This little book's great, actually. It was only $10 and I got, 40% or whatever. But it's the embroidery stitch tool. But for blanket stitch, Future Girl's free blog post worked a lot better for me. So I'll link to her. She has some cute stuff on her website too. And yeah, she said that she has like a file, like one of those plastic tubs. And she puts file folders, like the manila envelopes, and just sticks the pieces of felt in there by color. And then she has these color cards, and she like matches the color of the floss. So she'll have like, hold on, let me get like a, I have like the ghetto embroidery floss. But like, this one is, wow, it really is ghetto. It doesn't even have a color number. But like, it would have like a die lot or whatever. And she put that next to the lot of the felt. So that this is the one that matches it closely. If you want to hide your stitch, use DMC's this color. And it's just like, whoa. I wish I was that organized. But yeah, so she had her colors like that. But I'm wondering, because I have all these little scraps, and you might look at it and be like, ew, it looks, gross, and you might as well throw it away. But it's like, even if I just cut this part off and just kept this part, you never know, I might need like something. There could totally be something that I could do with this tiny little, and like, I'm sure that all crafters have the same dilemma with, yarn scraps and whatnot. And I've seen yarn scraps that are pretty tiny come in handy. So it's like, I want to save all the scraps too, but I want to have like, I imagine this like, like sewing baskets. I imagine this like flat bottom for like your big pieces, and then like the sewing basket bit with like the floss that's like you have a lot of, and then that you got a little bit of, and like your needles. I totally want to make a little needle case too. They look so cute. So cute. And the best part is that I don't hate sewing as much. Like I still hate sewing because it's sharp. But yeah, it's like I really like a beginner sew seamstress type of thing. And it's nice to get over your fear with something like felt. So, and then the other thing that's really cute is my sister-in-law. I taught her to do how to do the blanket stitch, and then she got all excited and she went out and bought a bunch of felt, and she's doing it too. So, and then she made one for her daughter, and it was so cute. I cannot stress how cute it was. And it said her daughter's name on the front with a little heart, and then the back had like a butterfly and like a heart, and she tried to do a peace sign, but it was kind of like my deer that came out like a Jack Russell Terrier. And we, you know, were like crafting together. And then the next day while I was at work, she went to the craft store to get some felt, and her daughter lost the little purse, and it like broke everyone's heart. So, yeah, that went on pretty long. So I'm gonna go now. But, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday crafting and knitting, and please send me help for my organizational problem here of this disgusting bag. Alright, happy holidays. I'm gonna hope that I do another post sometime before Christmas-ish, but judging by how busy I've been and how non-bloggy I have been, I really don't know. And once I finish Blow, the elephant here, I'm most definitely going to wrap it up, because right now the priority is just to get presents under the tree so that I don't have to think about them anymore, and even pausing to like take a picture is too much. I don't know why. I wish I would have taken a picture of all of those, but now I get to take a picture of them with the recipient, and it's kind of like you have to, otherwise you're never getting a present from me again. Okay, so that's it. Aww. I just lost the needle under my couch. Alright, bye-bye.